Hey everyone, I have a couple packages to open today. I'll start off with the smallest one first. This one, we'll start off with a hint. This specific item is a game, and to give everyone a hint, it was developed by Namco. It's a vertical shooter that was released in 1987. It was released as a coin-op first. It's appeared on multiple console systems back in the day. It's also appeared in a collection for the PlayStation 2. It's a great shooter. You actually control a dragon, and I'm sure that might have already given it away. I won't say what system it's for. It's not complete. Only paid a couple dollars for it off eBay, and this is just an item that kind of arrived a little late, unfortunately. But let's see, it did finally arrive. I have a replacement to our old scissors. Unfortunately, they're not as sharp as they used to be, so I had to replace them. Sorry, guys. But all right, let's get this thing opened up. This won't be as long as the other videos, I believe it will be. All right, let's dig inside there. All right. I bet you saw that. It's a card. Gee, I wonder what system that's for. Doo-doo! TurboGrafx 16. Dragon Spirit. Yep. The old vertical shooter. You control a dragon. Great shoot 'em up. It's an oldie but goodie. Released in 1987 as a coin-op. It was also released for the 8-bit Nintendo system. It was the 8-bit NES version was called Dragon Spirit: The New Legend. And of course, the TurboGrafx 16 had a version. The PlayStation 2 also received its own version in the Namco Museum 50th Anniversary disc. And that version, that anniversary disc is very hard to find, believe it or not. So I'll be trying this out tonight. And speaking of which, as soon as I find a turbo booster, I plan on recording some actual TurboGrafx 16 footage, because right now I can't. This second package is another one that I've been waiting for. It came all the way from Japan. It's actually just some accessories that complement an item I did an unboxing of recently. Came all the way from, let's see if we can, it's hard to read the handwriting. I don't believe I'll be able to pronounce this properly. Kyoto ku Sapporo Hokkaido, Japan. Box, big box, not that big. It was sent registered airmail, so there was a tracking number. Unfortunately, it did get caught up in Japanese customs. Unfortunately, with the tsunami that hit them some time ago, apparently inbound and outbound mail is really slow, and my heart goes out to those people. You know, hopefully they can get back on their feet and they can, well, get that reactor under control. That's just sad. But I purchased this from, again, Hit Japan. I mentioned in a previous video that Hit Japan is a great eBay seller. As a rule, I buy locally, or rather from within the US, and I don't usually buy from outside the country, just because most most international sellers like to overcharge on international shipping. But Hit Japan really does not only do they do a good job at negotiating with their prices, but their shipping charges are pretty reasonable. I paid about $20 in change to have 2 items which are in here shipped to me from Japan, and that was registered mail. And the weight it's not that heavy. Can't his handwriting is kind of hard to read, but it wasn't that heavy at all. So, all right. And to give you a hint, I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is taken really well. Well, basically, like I was saying, this is an accessory or accessories to a system I just unboxed recently. In fact, one of the systems I purchased came with 2 joypads. Come to find out, the second joypad wasn't working properly, so I opened it up. And come to find out, the printed circuit board inside was cracked, indicating that someone had been inside the joystick previously. Now, I don't believe that the box was damaged during shipping or drop, because there was no indication on the box that it was. I just think that the second joypad, for some reason, was just, messed around with. But anyways, doesn't matter. The second joypad was actually just included as a freebie. So, but my wife also likes to play games with me, so I wanted to pick up. Well, I guess I kind of gave it away. Some joypads. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to need these again. Let's see again. Much better than the old pair. Got right through that. Okay, send that over there. All the way from Japan. Well packaged. I don't know if you can see what yeah, you can see those trademark colors in it. Well packaged as always. Box for storage. Put that down there. Now, I'm gotta be careful. Gotta cut this just right. Really did use a lot of bubble wrap. That's what I like about the guys that Hit Japan. And I didn't pay much for these. I paid $10 for one joystick, joypad, and the other one is actually an arcade stick, and I paid a little bit more. And I'm using them now to get certain items because, well, like I said, they're really reasonable with the prices. They negotiate. Unlike some international sellers, they have like their auctions or buy it now, so you have the make offer button, but you make them an offer and they just deny you. But these people don't. Okay. 1 second. Here we go. Oh yeah. And this is brand new. Not the box, of course. Oh, you can tell. I'm sure you have an idea what it's for. You saw the color of the buttons. Neo-Geo CD joypad, $10. He had it up for $30, and I offered him $10, and he took $10. And I wasn't trying to lowball him. It's just that I figured, well, he said the condition was brand new with a box and everything. I'm like, well, so it was new, but it had scratches. Not sure how that works. There are some scratches. I don't know, maybe it was just still new without box and was sitting around the shop and got scratched up. But I offered him 10 on this and he took it. So, hey. Now the next one. This is the one I really wanted. Yeah. He was charging $40. I offered him $20. He took it. This one here is used, but I can't tell. Yeah. Not the original stock Neo-Geo joystick, but the beam joystick. because it looks at me. Weird. The micro switches work fine. Yeah. Alright. So now I can have an arcade stick. You know, the Neo-Geo joypads are okay, but I don't know. I don't think they're as good as the arcade sticks. You know, the Super Nintendo, Genesis, those joypads I think are perfectly fine. And they seem to work great with fighters, but for some reason the Neo-Geo CD joypads don't work well with fighters. I don't know. Personally, I don't think they respond as well as the Neo-Geo arcade sticks. But, all right. Well, like I said this would be a short one. Just wanted to show you my pickups, so to speak. But, well, there we go. Frame there. So later on tonight I'm gonna try to beat the pants off my wife in Last Blade. My wife is actually really good at fighting games. She usually beats me. Dragon Spirit. Oh, and by the way, I know the Neo-Geo CD has an S-video port, and my Last Blade gameplay video was done in AV. Well, I have a really nice monster S-video cable, so all future Neo-Geo CD gameplay videos will be recorded in S-video, so they'll look sharper. The video I recorded didn't look too bad, but S-video will produce a better picture. So, all right, guys, this is a quickie, but I wanted to share it. See you next video.